You guys, I'm sorry. My doctor was calling. I had to kind of do battle with my uh how, okay, so it was my gynecologist. I needed more birth control pills. We're in lockdown. Uh, there's things I don't want to happen. And they wanted me to come in for an appointment. I told them no, I don't feel safe. You know, there are all kinds of new variants. I'm a little paranoid, you guys. I don't want to go in. I mean, they made mention that you can get it through your eyeballs. I do. I told them I do not feel safe coming in. I have a kid. I have a sickly child. Please, I do not want to come in. So they finally, that was them calling to okay that. TMI, I'm sorry. So what the point I was trying to make before, I hope I can splice these together. If I can't, I'm going to scream. But I spent a lot of my 20s trying to fit what other people wanted me to be. You know, I don't know if other people get this, but a lot of my life, other people have tried to define me to me. Other people have tried to tell me what they think I should be. And I've always fallen short of the expectations of others while sort of abandoning the expectations I had for myself. And when I hit 29, by this point, I was married. I had 2 kids. I had a home. I worked really hard to make this life for myself. And it finally hit me. It was like, I have wasted my 20s bending and twisting myself for something I don't even relate to. I was sort of doing like a what's that thing when computers, a self-diagnosis thing when I hit 29, and I was like, I don't even know who I am. What are my interests anymore? What do I think? What do I feel? Because I was trying so hard to be pleasing to all these other people who, to be perfectly honest, were never going to be satisfied with me no matter what I did. If they formed me out of clay and baked me themselves, I was still going to fall short for them. And when I finally realized that, it was so freeing because I found me again. And I found the ability to kind of do this at people who didn't know how to be happy with that, because I needed to be happy with that. So I embraced my brand of weird. I embraced that I'm a little spazzy. I embraced that I'm awkward. I embraced that I can, you know, when I'm nervous, I either get super quiet or I get super hyper. And both of those things can be too much for some people. I've embraced the fact that some people just aren't going to like me. And that sounds like a them problem, not a me problem. So yes, my 30s have been much better. I'm getting ready to turn 38 here at the end of the month, and I'm happy with where I am. I'm a creator. You know, I get to do that now. I don't work customer service anymore, which was not good for me. Although I was good at selling things. I mean, I told you guys a story about selling that one guy $300 worth of bath salts that one time. It was when people would get crappy with me that it wasn't a good job, because I can't greet that with any sort of grace. I get crappy right back, which isn't good in a job like that. So I get to be a creator. I get to make YouTube videos, and I get to make podcasts, and I get to write books, and it's fantastic. I'm putting in my dues. I'm putting my nose to the grindstone and putting in the work to earn my fan base, to earn my readers, and I'm really happy with that. So to end this little tirade about self-discovery and self-importance, I thought I would share with you a story from my teenage years, an embarrassing story that sort of highlights how awkward and sad I was, especially as a teenager. Not much has changed. I am still awkward and sad and embarrassing now. I just embrace it a little more. So when I was in the 7th grade, I would have been in middle school. And that's another thing. Do you guys notice that there's no sort of set for how many grades are in a school? Because when I was like in elementary school was kindergarten. When I first started, it was kindergarten through 6th grade. When I hit 4th grade, they moved 6th grade to middle schools. And for a long time, middle schools were 6th grade through 9th grade. And then high school was 10th grade through 12th grade. And it keeps changing. And it actually happens here in my kids' school district all the time, too. From year to year, we wouldn't know where the kids will be going. They're homeschooling right now, but it keeps changing. But when I was in the 7th grade, I was in middle school, and there was an 8th grade boy. We were both in band. When you would do concert band in middle school, the 6th grade had their own concert band, and then the 7th and 8th grade had one concert band. And then in high school, it was one concert band for all grades. And I was in love with this guy. In love. Never talked to him. Made damn sure he never saw me staring at him. But I would do my best to kind of peacock around him, because I thought if he would see me, he would fall instantly in love with me. I'll give you a good parallel to what I was like. And it's actually pretty accurate. Even my husband agrees. Tina Belcher from Bob's Burgers. Yeah. So we were broke. I grew up with, we were broke. And I had to wear, once I got kind of to womanly size, even as a 12-year-old, I wore a lot of hand-me-downs from middle-aged women. And they were clothes that fit me enough, but they were big and they were baggy. Now, at this point in time, poets' blouses they weren't in style, but they were being sold at all the local stores, so the middle-aged women were wearing them. If you don't know what a poet's blouse is, it's got the ruffles here and it's got ruffles around here. And you would sometimes wear a vest over it and have the ruffles sticking out. Google it. So I had this poet's blouse that had been handed down to me from a grown-ass woman who actually had, and I did not. And so it was baggy and it was loose. But I thought I looked fine in this shirt. So we're heading to band class one day. And I had on this poet's blouse thinking I was looking good, and there he is. He's right there. I'm walking this way. He's right there. And I'm like, getting all moody-eyed. And I'm looking at him, and one of the ruffles from the poet's blouse flies up and covers my face. And I start struggling to try to get it free, and I run face first into a brick wall. I hope and pray to this day he didn't see it. I don't think he did, because again, invisible. But the people that did see had a really nice laugh that day. Blinded by fashion. Blinded by middle-aged fashion as a 12-year-old girl, by the way. So, yeah, that was fun. I hate myself. So, happy Mardi Gras, there's your present. I hope you guys are having a nice week. I hope, you're not in any of those places that are experiencing a lot of power outages. I hope everything's okay where you are. Here, where I live now, we are expecting another snowstorm on Thursday. So that'll be fun. We're not going anywhere. I just have to make sure we have enough groceries in case we're snowed in for a little bit. And that'll be it today. Again, I hope I can splice these two videos together. I think I should. The YouTube page editor is actually really nice. So that'll be it for me this week. If you have anything interesting you want to talk about, put it in the comments. I read them. And yeah, let's see. Got the remote. Let's see if it'll do me dirty today. So that'll be it today. Bye-bye.